Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars Day by Day. Thanks for being here. Today is September 29th. For those of you keeping track, I know it's not for you. For you, it's like October 10th, something like that. But for me, it's the 29th because that's the way these things work, at least where I am. So we're still saving gems, obviously, trying to get up to like 4,000. It's not exactly easy thing to do, but it can be when you're making sure that you hit your morning refresh and your mid-afternoon refresh and your evening refresh. By the way, we're watching TV over here in case you're wondering, because I know that some of you are. So just put that out there. Hope you can generally read between the lines there. If not, I can't help you. But yeah. Um, okay, so we got Mother Talzine, that we got a couple of shards are. We're gonna try to get a little bit further here on Zombie, Night Sister Zombie, not something else. But my kids, who I've mentioned are 5 and 4, we live on a main street where we live, and then we have friends that live behind us. I think I've mentioned once or twice at least, and they have a little. Their youngest son just turned 5 recently. I think August. Yeah, so he's a little bit younger than my son, but he has an older brother who is 7, and it's only 2 years, but the older boy is into into zombies. And whatever you think about zombies, we're just not there with our kids because our kids are, I don't know. For me, I guess it just comes down to the fact that I don't feel like zombies are something that kids that young should be dealing with. I mean, and I mean, because I don't even know how long it was, and I was like, I mean, but then again, I'm different. I know it's like zombies for me. It's like that's not even a starter. But I know in this game there are obviously nice sister zombies and zombie troopers and inquisitors raised from the dead. I think we're gonna. By the time you're seeing this, obviously, I'm guessing Merrick's probably in the game because they announced that he was coming out a couple of days ago. So it only it only it only seems natural that we're getting towards the end of the Shen run that we're going to be getting Merrick here in a few days. But is that gonna who knows what that's going to be like? Who knows what the team is going to be like if Merrick comes out? Because I know that people were I've already been seeing where Shin where Shin is where Shin's at, and they're like, I don't think that she belongs on a UFO team, and Merrick's gonna have the same tags, but um, obviously they can go on a UFO team, but and so obviously I think that's where you're probably gonna want to put them at least until you can get Balin. Um, and I think that there's a reason we've been seeing so many UFOs coming into the game. I think I'm not sure when the UFO tag started. I'm not sure if it started with the Inquisitors when they brought out the Inquisitors. But because I don't know how you think that Inquisitors are unaligned Force users, but I I guess um, just like I mean, you can see Jedi Scavenger Ray. Yeah, that makes sense. Cal Uh, Kylo, mm, Fulcrum, maybe I can see. Mara, mm, Asajj, maybe. Commander Luke, I suppose. Kylo, no. Seer, maybe. The Inquisitors, I'm not buying. Commander, Cat and Ben, whatever. Grand Inquisitor, no. Maul, I guess. Ray, really? JTR, really? Starkiller, really? Kylo, really? I mean, I just think that I don't know why they did it because they wanted to make it broad, but and I guess in obviously Shin, Merrick, and Balin makes sense, but it's like everything. What's the difference between a mercenary and bounty hunter? They have that delineate because mercenaries are soldiers for hire, where bounty hunters they do a job and that's all they do. But I don't know. I guess there's a lot of getting into the weeds that could happen there. I'm going to try to steer clear of that by stopping while I'm probably behind at this point, I guess. But yeah, it's super exciting not to have but where obviously I know I don't have to save up all these crystals, but I just feel like it's going to do me much better in the long run if I just go ahead and save these crystals as opposed to waiting for whenever to save up these crystals. So that's where I am, if you're wondering. And I'm trying to decide when we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off and when we're gonna get back into using crystals aggressively, because I know that there's a lot of angst, and there's a lot of okay, time's wasting while you're saving crystals. I know all that. It's just I'm gonna say right now that I feel like I need at least 1,000 more, which I don't know how long it's gonna take. But I'm at 14 right now. I'm at 1,400. I'd like to be at about 2,500. And you might be like, that's preposterous. That's unreasonable. I never said it wasn't. I'm just saying that feels like where I need to be for what I'm trying to do. And honestly, I've talked about the Punishing One coming out and how much I want it, because obviously I think if you're somebody that uses the executor primarily as I do, that it's like that should be your goal. And so don't be surprised if I just blow past 2,500, and if I just keep going. If I do, that's why. By the way, we're almost at 10 minutes. Hopefully you're still here. Wanted to let you know, somebody finally gave me an answer to, hey, what should I do with these Zetas? So I want you to know, I heard you about who you want me to put um, Zetas on. And for those of you who don't know or who haven't been paying attention, it's Padme. So Padme, we're gonna go ahead and, oh well, she's here. Can I bring her up? I can bring up to 6. I need to finish. Where are my stinking geos at, by the way? Because we went. Didn't they farm? GBA? Yeah, didn't I do GBA? I did. Did I not hit any GBA? I don't think I did. Or if I did, it was a really low number. But we're getting closer to GBA because, and also I need to think about more steps now that I'm thinking about it while we're doing this. Because we need to be able to do that. So this is where the steps are, in case you're wondering. And yeah, I mean, we obviously need them higher. Because doing this as it is with these pedestrian, hobo-ish steps are not going to cut it. So, but in case I talked about it before, haven't I? Well, maybe I didn't. That's probably I didn't. But I need some sort of steps to be able to get Padme. So. And obviously, they're on the list of teams that I want to try to get before we get to JML or whoever, whichever GL we end up to. Plus, they're going to put us in line for gas. Plus, all this other stuff. So we probably need to at least try to kick. I mean, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep this as I know I need to get these steps at some point. It's just that I'm not ready to do them yet. I'm trying to get GeoBro up and get him going because I know I need it for whenever we go in and try to do the Watt mission, which apparently I'm not even I can't contribute to it, but you see how many Watt shards I have there. But still, I want to have them for my own personal thing, and I think that the best way to get Padme is just to finish up GBA and either use him or maybe we do Django. Where's Django at? Am I done with? How do we feel about Django? I don't know. How do we feel about Django? Let me know. Did Django's leadership work for the Geos? No, it's a scoundrel leadership. That's okay. Can we put him on the team with Newt and make this work? Can we take I don't know. Let me know if you know. If you know, let me know. Can I take Newt in? Put Newt, the 3 Geos, and Django on the team. Can I have it work? I don't know. We're gonna look at it. We're probably. Let's be honest. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try whatever is gonna help us get there. That's what we're gonna do. So I've never used Django, so let's do something stupid. I think we can all agree that bringing Django up and investing in Django might not be the best thing, but I don't know. Let me know if you think am I just chasing stuff for no reason, and there's no reason I should be investing in Django? Because let's be honest, that's probably the case. Because we know how I am. That's kind of how I roll, but so we're definitely going to invest in Padme. How do we feel about Django? How do we feel about Django? I want to know before we get to day 530 when I'm doing this whole thing with Padme. Can I make this team work for the last thing of this Padme event? Can I make the team work with new leadership? The three Geos presumably, probably not 4. And if it's 3, which 3? I'm thinking the ones that you use for the fleet, that being Sunfac, Soldier, Spy. and then Django. And I have used Django because I use him, I think, on my Hyperlight with bounty hunters to get me through. No, it's on the original account that I use him with the bounty hunters to get me through whatever Geonosian territory battle I use them in. But yeah, I'm definitely would love to know your opinions of Django, because I think that I remember at some point that people were saying he's better than Boba. But then again, Boba's a pilot and Django's not, so you can see my consternation there. And if you don't, there's consternation there that I'm gonna make you aware of right now. So yeah, so what we did, in case you missed what we just did tonight, is we didn't do anything, but we did end up bringing Padme up and putting her on the list. We ended up bringing Boba and putting her on the list. As far as candidates for Zetas, and we have 2. So we have like 4 right now that we can use, 4-ish. We're probably going to be at 5. And I know Padme has 2 because I've used both of them. It's the Unwavering Grace and always a choice. Of course, I have to invest and bring them up and all this stuff, which is why we brought Django up. But in Django, I've never looked at his Zetas. I know there's this one, and is that one good? Is that going to be good for the Padme mission? I feel like it would be. The leadership is scoundrel related, so that doesn't really count. There's a stagger. Is there a... There's not. Does he only have 1 Zeta? I don't know. But anyway, I'm thinking, but Django's now on the list. I didn't think Django was going to be on the list. But because you said Padme, Django is now available to be on the list of people we could theoretically put a Zeta on, because it looks like he only needs 1. But because I'm going to have to go looking at swtorch.gg. But yeah, let me know about how we feel about Django. Unless somebody else tells me otherwise, Padme is the leader in the clubhouse right now, my friends. But if you guys have if you guys be like, hey, you should put it on Marin, or you should put it on whoever. Maybe you want me to put it on Pow or the Poncho Bros. Let me know. I'm serious about this. I want to know, who do you think I should put these Zetas on? Even if it doesn't make sense for what I'm currently doing. Like Padme doesn't really make sense for what I'm currently doing. I'm okay with that. Because you know what? The fact that I have those Zetas on her will encourage me to, hey, dum-dum, you're wasting these Zetas. You need to build this team. That's the way my mind works anyway, sometimes. But anyway, hope you have a good one. Quick update on what I saw from North Carolina. I saw that the YouTube channel I mentioned, Sutherland, they put out a new video where they were talking about their experience during the storm. It came out today, 5-6 hours ago. So it came out on the 20th of September is what I'm saying. And so they probably would have, hopefully they'll have a power bank and all that fun stuff by the time you're seeing this video. But if you're interested in what their ordeal was like during the storm, go check them out. They're good peoples. You're good peoples. I appreciate you being here. I know you have a lot of other choices, so we're glad you made this choice, because it really helps us out a lot. Anyway, as always, God bless you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. Make sure you hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.